Good morning, everybody. Vinodanand, Yogi Vinodanand from Bali, Indonesia. Marvelous. Oh, blessed we are to have the glimpse of these pious, holy caves of Rishi Markandeya Ji. Oh, Om Namah Shivaya. We are blessed to have the glimpse of these caves of Rishi Markandeya. Solar-powered humans, Vinodanand lineage Devraha Baba, Shri Yudhishthira Prasad Tripathi, immediate Guruji from Jabalpur. Om. Solar-powered humans, we are here. We are on the move to protect and shield the humanity from the jaws, the clutches of this new variant, Omicron. So, this message of mine is echoing from the Himalayan ranges of India. Oh, the land of Rishi Munis, the satyrs. So here, now we have to save the humanity. Now is the time. Now yoga is a nuclear weapon with us to shield us against not only this COVID, but any other calamities like on pandemics. So here we go. Already we have started. I have put some of my videos from the other caves of Rishi Markandeya Ji. It's just with his blessings. It is just by the blessings of our masters from the Naga Babas. Oh, again I prostrate in the lotus field of all the Naga Babas in Himalayan ranges. So here we go. Ashtanga Yoga. To fight stronger the enemy, stronger we are. To fight, to shield against COVID-19. Now, this yoga, the distorted form of yoga, jumping like monkeys, okay, doing all these fabricated techniques is not going to help at all. So here we are. It's a totally philanthropic mission of our soldier-powered humans. So, here we go. Now, what can protect us? The advanced yogi kriyas. Not mere folding of legs and eating flesh and then running to the yoga centers. No, practicing yoga in groups. Again making the same mistake. And then we have seen the result. The dead bodies floating in the Ganges and crows sitting on their bumps, eating the flesh of our brethren. So, don't make that mistake. It's a message to Yogi Vinodananda from the caves of Rishi Markandeya. It is his message, the message of the Rishi Munis, from where the yoga comes, the origin. Om Namah Shivaya. Strive for the best, Shakespeare. Strive for the best. Kevali Kumbhaka. How to go in Samadhi, how to go ageless. So here we go. In Gita, whatever practices we are doing are all on the base of this authentication. Hatha Yoga Pradipika, Patanjali Yoga Sutra, Brahmanda Puran. So, in Gita, Lord Krishna, this body is known as Kshetra. Kshetra, this most sophisticated equipment through which we have to reach our own consciousness, reflect back all our energies on this consciousness which is discussing, visualizing the world, feeling as I, me. So, we have to go to the transcendental meditation, transcending all the limits of this mortal world, which is merely our perception of our own mind, imagination of our own higher faculties, where there is no dualism. So here we go. First, know this body. Jo Brahmande Soi Pinde means whatever we are visualizing. Brahmande means this all celestial system, Brahmand. Pinda, this body, Kshetra. So yoga says whatever we are visualizing out here, that is all in this body, not in this body of 5 elements. This is called Sthul body. Water, earth, ether, fire. Not these 5 elements, the subtle body, the consciousness that we talk, Kundalini awakening, Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Nahad, Vishuddhi, Agya, Sahasra. Now is the time to stop just repeating and parroting these words. Now we have to shield the humanity from this calamity. And you need to practice the true yoga, no fabrications at all. No flowery speeches. Yoga demands non-violence under all circumstances, celibacy. Those who are in the world, married, at least moderation. Then comes these yam, niyam, asana, pranayam, pratyahar, dharana, dhyan, samadhi. To go ageless, disease-free, transcend this world. To go beyond dualism. So here, kshetra means body, kshetragya means the consciousness in this. So to know thyself. Who am I? Not question answering. Practice, practice and practice. Thus, Hatha Yoga Pradipika, authentication. Not practicing yoga, eating flesh, then running to the yoga centers, doing all monkey-like jumping, stretching. Oh, no, it's merely walking on a treadmill. So here we go. Follow us, Solar Powered Humans. And on Facebook, our page, Dark Retreat and Solar Powered Humans. Most welcome. I'll be sharing my YouTube channel too. Be with us. Now to know this body, Kshetragya, and the consciousness, to go in the transcendental meditation, here we come. These are the stepstones which will lead us towards that salvation, samadhi, even while interacting with this world, to remain, all the time merged in the Lord. This is samadhi. Here we go, authentication, Hatha Yoga Pradipika, asanas already we have been sharing, how to master Padmasana, Siddhasana, headstand for us together, and your Khechari Kriya at the topmost Kriya, Vajrali. So here we go. Om Namah Shivaya. Here we talk of this body and how to control the senses, mind in a very scientific, precise and accurate way. No distortion of any statement as it is. Here we go. Indriyanam manonatho manonathastu marutah marutasya layo nathah sa layo namashritah. Very, very carefully, try to understand the meaning of this shloka. This is our stepstone towards your Ashtanga Yoga. Indriyanam manonatho manonathastu marutah marutasya layo nathah sa layo nama nadamashritah. The mind is superior to the senses. Prana is the lord of the mind. Here, try to grab this thing. What we are doing in yoga. The mind is superior to the senses. Then, prana is the lord of mind. And here, we have to grasp this thing. Prana, what we are doing, pranayama. What prana is, sometimes we are mistaken. Breath is not prana. This is prana, the force which is thinking, life, death, this solar, the power, the rotation of the earth. that particular power which governs the whole celestial system is called prana. Here. So what pranayama exactly is? The culmination of pranayama which we are doing is not merely, these are all cleansing exercises. The culmination of pranayama is the suspension of your breath to stop the chattering of your mind. So here, before these pious caves of Rishi Markandeya, here we come, the point. Pranayama is not merely breathing in and breathing out. All the pranayamas after perfecting asana are to control the thought process, the chattering of the mind. And here the shloka guides us. The mind is superior to senses. Prana is the lord of the mind. So in yoga, we are trying to control this lord. Through this lord, we are trying to control the mind. As the shloka says, prana is the lord of the mind. So in yoga, whatever discussions we do, whatever fabricated techniques, talks, question answers we are doing is, this is with merely the very low faculty of this mortal world which we are interacting through these senses. So here we go, solar powered human, for your transcendental meditation and to shield you against the COVID and this new Omicron. So again, here is what he is guiding us to master your prana. And now, before that, what exactly how to proceed? Now it comes your shloka. Pranashta shwasa nishwasaha pradhavasta vishaya graha nishchesto nirvikarascha layo jayati yoginam. This is what we are striving every day through the videos we are sharing you. This is, listen very carefully. When there is suspension of inhaling and exhaling, here comes your pranayama. The nectarous shloka for the yogis. When there is suspension of inhaling and exhaling, then the attraction towards sense objects is destroyed. When there is no activity of the mind and body, the yogi obtains success in absorption. In laya. To absorb, to remain all the time absorbed in the Almighty and at the same interacting with the world through these senses, through this most sophisticated equipment. So we have shared these two shlokas. Now, when we talk of yoga, yam niyam asana, yam niyamas are at the most. Non-violence under all circumstances, buddham sharanam gacchami, and your celibacy. Here comes celibacy. Why celibacy is important, and to master your khetri, the topmost kriya, to transcend the limits of these senses. Here to go to the timelessness. Why the headstand is necessary for us together, which I am sharing you every day. Here comes the shloka. Listen very carefully. It's something very precious. By the grace of Rishi Markandeya, we are communicating today. Om Namah Shivaya. This shloka. Manah sthairya sthiro vayus tato binduha sthiro bhaved. Bindu sthairayat sada sattvam pindas sthairyam prajayate. This is Sanskrit shloka. The meaning in English, here we come. When the mind is steady, the prana is also steady, and hence is the stability of seminal fluid. Here comes the point what we are striving for through your asanas, your pranayamas, all these yogi kriyas. No mere talk, no question answer can take you to this awakening of your kundalini. Practice, and that too under the guidance of a perfect master. And this authentication from these shastras, no fabricated techniques. Otherwise, you'll be demonizing the humanity instead of Rather than taking them to the salvation, you will be taking them to the demonization. Here, again I read this shloka is very important in the stepstone towards our asana, celibacy. Here we go. Manah sthirya sthiro vayustato binduh sthiro bhavet. Bindu stharyat sada sattvam pindas tharyam prajayate. In English, we are concerned here. This message is especially for those who are striving for. When the mind is steady, the prana is also steady, and hence is the stability of seminal fluid. See now this, mana, prana and fluid. By the steadiness of the seminal fluid, there arises purity and stability of body. Yeah. Here, the same thing. As when the mind is steady, the prana also steady. And hence is the stability of seminal fluid. These three, seminal fluid, then your prana and the mind, thought process. I told you, they are the three beats on the same string. And in yoga, we pick up one prana and with the power, with the backing with your non-violence under all circumstances, celibacy, asanas, then we reach the stability of mind and body. Then we become ageless. No foolish talks can awaken your kundalini. You have to have very penetrating eyes. This is all Maya. One who has crossed the Maya of dualism, when he sees everybody, God, there is no question of teaching. So it's all Lord's Leela. It's a message to me, to everybody who is preaching yoga or being whatever kind of preachers, kathavachak or as long as you are in dualism, you are finding these people are ignorant, innocent, let me teach them. But the truth is other way around. It's God disguising himself in lakhs and millions of people to master the preacher who is sitting before them. That's why Sikh mythology, Shivai Gujya Khalsa, Shivai Ji Ki Fateh. Guru Gobind Singh Ji said, Ape Gurchela, me, himself is devotee, himself is God. So in this world, nobody is devotee, nobody is master. One and the same consciousness as Lord Krishna says. Oh, here we go. Reformer, reform thyself. Before you teach yoga, introspect yourself. Are you a yogi or you are merely parroted words you are sharing? I'm not trying to find fault. But now it's time to self-introspect and post-mortem the whole system. Message to the young generation, if you are a yogi, go in for teaching yoga. If you are a father of some children, married, very good. Karma yoga, law of equanimity. Don't go in for teaching yoga, otherwise you will be taking the whole humanity to demonization. So the yoga has its own disciplines. Here again, that's why we stress on your celibacy and non-violence. Again, this shloka, very, very important. This will lead you to the next. Like from a kindergarten to first, directly you cannot from kindergarten to jump to bloody doing a PhD or go to a chemistry lab for Kundalini awakening like. Don't get befooled by this kind of stupid ventures which are going. Now is the time to post-mortem. If you really want to save yourself from the clutches of COVID-19, you have to follow this kind, absolutely philanthropic. No money at all. Like sun, solar-powered humans. The sun god never asks for any money, no returns. We are here with that, part of the earth, part of the sun, this planet, mother planet. Meet our Bidarians on solar-powered humans. Follow us. Need not run anywhere. These gadgets, it's a tribute to the great minds who invented these planes, these gadgets. Follow us. You learn everything here. So, be with us. Every day we are sharing comparatively videos long, but it is needed. When the mind is steady, the prana is also steady, and hence is the stability of seminal fluid. By the steadiness of the seminal fluid, there arises purity and stability of the body. It's very, very important. So, I think it's all for the day. We'll keep sharing. Be with us, solar-powered humans, and strive for the best. Again, I'll say, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Thanks for watching me.